Woo! Hi friends! Welcome back. Hey, it is, what day is today? Today's Thursday. It's a Thursday. And, yeah, I just got done, editing the Halloween safety tip video that Denise and I did. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. So I was over there earlier today, did that with her, edited it, and time just like, went away. It is 2:30. I gotta get, are you ready? I gotta get all of these potatoes baking in my oven. 20 pounds. Can you believe that? There's a Relief Society activity tonight it's a dinner, and it's for the whole steak. Now, a steak is, it sounds really weird. Okay. So my church building, we call a ward. We're a ward. Certain streets in my block go to the same church. If you don't know, we're Mormon. We are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or you might have heard it as LDS. And there's a lot of Mormons here in Utah, obviously. And so, like, our ward is made up of, like, certain streets around me. And then we have a stake. And a stake covers, like, our ward and, like, I don't even know how many other wards. 8? How many wards are in my stake? I have no idea. Let's just say 8 wards in the area, okay? And then we're a stake. So we're meeting all together as women in the Relief Society as a stake for a dinner. And I need to get these potatoes washed, poked. I'm going to wrap it in aluminum foil, and I'm going to fit as many as I possibly can in my oven. They're going to probably take longer than an hour. So, and then I'm going to put them in a cooler in the aluminum foil, so it just keeps it all nice and hot. And I'll bring the cooler over to the church. But they needed helpers, and I was like, sure, I'm going to be home. I'll do it for you, so I don't mind at all. In my crock pot, I got a roast going, making it my old way that I haven't made in a very long time. I have a sirloin roast in there. It's kind of hard to see. But I have potatoes, carrots, cream of mushroom soup, an onion soup packet. Haven't made it like this in a long time since I found my friend Jenna's recipe. So that's what we're having dinner tonight, roast. I knew I was going to end up filming and then doing the potatoes, so I definitely wanted a crock pot meal, but I was like craving this roast. I'm like, oh, I haven't had that in a while. And I mentioned it to Derek last night. He's like, oh, that sounds good. I'm like, doesn't it? So, yay, I'm excited for dinner. Okay, I'm going to put on some music, and I'm going to bang out some potatoes. Do you know that I have a friend who used to work on a farm, and he told me that he would take a potato and just crunch right into it when he was hungry? Ugh. Good for him. Okay, we got this cooler that's insulated from 31, and so we've got 20 pounds of potatoes in there. So we're going to seal this up and go drop it off and go to, well, I am going to go to dinner now, so yay. So that'll stay piping hot until dinner starts in an hour and a half. Derek is cutting up the roast. We're like eating it as we're cutting it. It is so good. Show the potatoes, move that stuff around. We got potatoes, red potatoes, onions and carrots and all that gravy. So good. Hello friends, I just dropped the kids off at school and I went to our favorite soda place and I picked up 2 dirty Cokes and 2 chocolate covered donuts because I am on my way to stop at Tiffany's house to cheer her up a little bit. They had to put down their family dog, and so it's very sad. So just gonna go bring her some sugar this morning and have her feel, I don't know, give her a little pick-me-up. So that is where I'm headed. Last night at the church for the Relief Society dinner, it was awesome. So glad that I could end up fully going through the dinner. We had great speakers that talked about a few women in their life, that something that they did that they admired. And then we talked about the women in the scriptures and how amazing and strong these women are. And they never thought like, oh, I'm going to be in the Old Testament or the New Testament, I should do great things. They didn't know. And it was like, and we're doing that for our family, like through our journaling and being the examples that we are to our family and posterity. And it was just so good. And the messages were so positive of how we as women are such tools for our Heavenly Father. And the Lord really uses us women to help one another and lift one another. We're programmed different than men. And so and Heavenly Father uses us differently. And they were talking about how we're all in different circumstances. Some of us are not moms, and some of us are not married, some of us are widows, divorced, and God has a plan for each of us. And what He's doing behind the scenes is amazing, and what He's doing for us is amazing. And through our faith, so many things are possible. And we were just talking about this year's election, and I'm not going to go into the election, but just how the world is right now, and how things are just changing. But the amazing thing about all this is, if you don't like where things are going in the world, and if you're feeling panicked, and if you're feeling worried and stressed out, Heavenly Father, if we put our trust in Him, He will never let us down. What He says, He does. He never lies. He never falters. He is steadfast and immovable. And if we're scared and if we're worried about the situations that we're in and our surroundings and what's going on in our life, if we put our full heart and faith into Him, He will make it right. That's what He does. So my point is, no matter what's going on in your life, Heavenly Father and His Son, Jesus Christ, are there for us. Our faith could get us so far. I mean, it's amazing what's in us that we're not even aware. So no matter what circumstances we're in, God is immovable. He's always there. He is always constant. Hey, back home, gave Tiffany her treat. She was so excited. Yeah, it was all good. It was good. It was good to see her and talk to her for a moment. Just got off the phone with Kat. She's awesome. And now my freezer is coming anytime in the next 2 hours. So I'm in my laundry room getting ready for the freezer to come. I folded some laundry that needs to get put away right now that came out of the dryer. And the kids did some laundry. So I got to put this laundry away and clean this up and get this space clean for Sears to come and put our freezer in. So I'm excited. It's perfect timing because our half of a cow is coming tomorrow. So the timing couldn't be any better. My freezer was supposed to come last week. Sears' website was having major issues, and it looked like my order went through and it didn't. And yeah, so I was freaking out because we thought our cow was coming on Tuesday, this past Tuesday. So I'm like, what if our cow comes? Where am I going to put this meat? So I was able to order it again. They gave it to me the price I was going to buy it at, 'cause the price went up. Sears was great that way. Whew. So, and it's coming today. Talk to them. It is en route. So I'm like, yes. So half a cow is coming tomorrow. I can't wait to show it to you. Okay, I'm going to clean this laundry room and make room for the freezer. Oh my goodness, my laundry room like shrank, you guys. It's so much smaller now. Look at this bad boy. Look how much bigger it is than that fridge. Oh my goodness, it's huge. It is a Kenmore. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. It's going to take about 8, 12, did you say 18 or 8 to 12 hours to get it up and going and functioning, which is great. We're going to go tomorrow morning to get our cow. Okay, so it has, I love the door that there is some deep space and wide enough to put some things here. Look at all that on the door. I love how much the door is being used. And here we have a basket, which I think will come very handy. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 shelves, and we can position them in different spots. There's at least one more row here and here that we could position what we want to put in. So if I wanted to, I could put the old recycle bucket in from our old freezer. This is where we stored a lot of our ground beef and things. So we might utilize it for our ground beef. I don't know. We'll see once our cow comes tomorrow how we're going to do all this. So, but I'm going to hold on to them until tomorrow, and then if we don't end up using them, we'll give them to Derek's brother. But I think for the time being, we might use them to handle all those pounds of ground beef. I mean, we're going to have to put them in something, unless we use that whole drawer for ground beef. So I don't know. We'll see what tomorrow brings. So, but this is our freezer, guys. We got an insane deal on it. They just had a sale. There's still a sale going on, but it's not as good as the one that we just had. It was on sale for $5.89. We ended up saving $310 on it. So we were blessed. It worked out very well for us. Yeah, very, very blessed. Crazy, just crazy. I've always wanted a stand-up freezer, and the fact that I have this, it's blowing my mind right now. I feel very blessed and humbled to have it. So yes, so we moved the fridge, like I said before, over here, so that way when we want to move things in and out, both doors open up to each other. So I don't know about this space here. I don't know if Derek's going to want to move it over. I'll just wait till he gets home. I'd like it to be scooted over a little bit more. That's to me, a big space. So I'll let Derek figure that out when he gets home. But holy huge, my laundry room shrunk for sure. So I just got to keep to my systems, keep decluttering, and that's the only way that's going to keep it from going crazy. So yeah, it is shrunken, but that's okay. That is okay. So alright, I'm just going to keep this in here. It's plugged in. It's starting to do its thing. And get it nice and cold for tomorrow when the cow comes. So I'm excited for Derek to see it, but he's gonna have to wait till like late tonight because we're going out to his work Halloween party and then dinner at his mom's. So he's not gonna see it till way late tonight. What a bummer. Okay, we're about to go do some trick-or-treating at Daddy's work.
Yeah!
Yeah! Let's get some candy!
Candy, candy, candy!
I know it is crowded in here.
Ooh, nice and cold.
I know, it got cold. Wow, I can feel it on my feet all the way from here. Holy cow.
Nice.
Well, we got back from trick-or-treating at Daddy's work, going to his mom's house for dinner. They decorated cookies with their Oma and Opa. And now we're getting this round of candy put away in their Ziploc bags. That's disgusting. And we went to Costco on our way home, so that way our Saturday wasn't freezed up by Costco. So, how you doing, baby? Did you get mommy a Kit Kat?